Question number 35 on the reading portion of College Board's Test 3. As used in line 50, reason most nearly means. So it's a vocab question. Identify the word in the passage. Read around the word for context. Come up with your own definition and associations based on that context and based on, the connotations of the words surrounding it. Only then do you look at the answer choices A, B, C, D to plug in the answers and see, when we read the sentence, what doesn't change the meaning of the sentence. What retains that original definition that original word had with the words surrounding it. And how can women be expected to cooperate unless she know why she ought to be virtuous? So this is about this is Wollstonecraft's argument for why women ought to be educated. So how can women be expected to cooperate unless they know why they ought to cooperate? Unless freedom strengthen her reason till she comprehend her duty. So what is this all about? Until she comprehends. Freedom will strengthen her reason. Won't that strengthen her mind? It will strengthen the ability to think till she comprehend and understand, right? The brain understands her duty and see in what manner it is connected with her real good. So I like that. Unless freedom strengthen her, her mindset, her outlook, her reason. When you talk about her, it's not like a reason like, well, what's the reason why you want to go to college or something? It's like, well, I want to be a doctor. No, this is freedom strengthen her reason, like her ability to think. Until freedom strengthen her motive. That's like what I was talking about before. Like a motive is like, why do you want to do something? What's the reason why you want to get a good score on the SAT? So I can go to college. That's not we're not talking about that kind of reason. Freedom strengthen her reason, her ability to think till she comprehends. This is all about thinking, knowledge, education. It's not about a motive. What's the reason why you want to do something in that case? So it's not going to be A. What about B? Sanity? No. Until freedom strengthen her sanity. Sanity means like, are you in this universe or not, right? Like, are you on this plane of existence? Are you sane? Are you looking and seeing things in this world just like everyone else is seeing them? This is not, in this case, like, oh, women should be able to then see how men see things. It's like, are you crazy or not? Sanity, do you see UFOs? That's what sanity means in this case. So that's not what we're talking about here. Intellect. Oh, maybe, unless freedom strengthen her intellect, ability to think. I think that's what it is. Her intellect, I like that. Until freedom strengthen her explanation. Realize how explanation and motive are very similar to one another. They're almost like, what's the reason? Like, tell me, explain to me why this is true. Until freedom strengthen her explanation. What explanation? Explanation, almost like you have to have a reason to do something or a motive to do something. So that actually makes me feel good about why it's not going to be A, because A and D are very similar to each other. B is kind of a little bit crazy with its sanity. What are we talking about here? We're talking about women's ability just to think, to reason and think about things. Or freedom strengthen her intellect. The answer number 35 is going to be C.